Hello, it's Phil from Sakana and Golf Data Tech, and I'm here with a UK market update for June 2024. I can reveal that we were down in June versus 23, 1% in value in the specialist golf market. While that would seem negative initially, I can say it's actually the second best month we've had. So May was up and June was slightly down, but they're two of the biggest months, relatively flat compared to prior year, which is good news, coming off a really poor start to the year. So we're actually 2.5% down year to date, which is an improvement of where we were at the end of Q1, where we found ourselves 5% down. Generally, on course has fared a little worse than off course. On course is down 2.5%, on course was up 1%. Off course seems to have had a pretty good month with some of the woods categories, which is interesting because generally clubs and apparel have been down, but actually consumables are up. So wood gloves and balls actually had a positive month. So I would assess that basically people have been out playing golf, but it's probably not their primary focus, and they've not spent on some of the bigger ticket items with other distractions going on. And I think probably what we're seeing here is not a weather impact, which actually June was drier than average. I think this is a typical impact of the European Football Championships. We've seen a 1% decline in typical years, and that's roughly what we've seen this year. I expect probably a similar impact next month, though we haven't obviously got those numbers yet. So with that, 8 categories are up and 11 were down. Clothing actually had the best and the worst. The worst was bottoms and the best was outerwear, so some of the people that probably played did need some coverage. Now, stock is usually a concern when the value is down, but I can tell you that only 2 of the categories are up and 17 of the categories are down in value versus 2023. So while sales haven't been as good this year, we are in a position where actually stock for the on-course is roughly 15% down in value, and the off-course is between 3 and 0% down in value. So while there will be some concern with stock levels and reduced sales, we're not in a panic situation yet, and there's still a good amount of time in July and August and September where hopefully we can clear the channels a bit.